Hello everybody, welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews. My name is Jason, bringing you today's video. My fuzzy little co-star Freya is laying against the wall staring at me like I owe her money, so she may make an appearance, she may not. As always guys, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're a small family channel. We just love to talk about books. We'd appreciate any support you want to give us. Also, check down below in the description for all the various links. Our Discord channel, please come talk about books with us. Our Patreon channel, thank you very much for your support. And links to authors, books, anything else we can think of. Definitely need that traffic through the Amazon affiliates thing just to remain in the program. So I appreciate anybody that goes through there. And today's video, another author feature. Thank you to the fan that suggested that we do these from our mashup roll-up videos feature the individuals that we've talked about. So this comes from our fantasy authors that you may not have heard of video. I want to feature author David Gemmell. David Gemmell. Incredible author. Sadly, he is no longer with us, so the books that are out are what's there. But I can tell you every single one of his books I have read 5 or 6 times. Mostly because of the dialogue. The dialogue is hilarious. The characters are awesome, especially three of his main characters. But it's his writing style and the dialogue that is just hilarious. Now, he builds some pretty cool worlds. The thing is, most of the time his books are one-offs. Even if they feature characters that have been in other books, they're not continuations. They're not cliffhanger endings, anything like that. They're individual plot lines that just happen to feature characters that have already appeared or are legendary for various reasons. And he wrote some really, really cool ones. Again, the dialogue is some of the funniest that I've ever read. And all his books occur within the same world, but it does extend timelines. For instance, his Regante books. By the time the Regante novels are written, some of them, I should say, we start having firearms. Early firearms, muskets, flintlock pistols, stuff like that are starting to occur. So we still have the swords, but we also now have guns. But there's also Regante novels that occur earlier than that feature the Regante, but they haven't quite made it up to the firearms level yet. They are still more clan. Well, they remain clan-based, almost something like Highlanders in a way, but those occur in the future. We've got kingdoms in the past. Even some of the earlier ones still allude to extremely high-tech societies in the past. In fact, a lot of his books, not a lot, but some of his books are based around almost cloning technology. To them, it is lost magic that they find repositories of magical machines, and they might be magic. He doesn't ever actually explain them as any kind of high tech. They might actually be magic from previous societies, but these lost sites of power that can bring back people just with bone fragments. Which, obviously to us we would consider cloning, except that we can bring back their souls, bring back their memories, bring back their skills, and there's definitely magic within this world for sure. And again, they can span all these. I mean, for instance, at one point you've got, hundreds, if not thousands of years in the future, characters being legendary that were featured in the first few books. So, and he writes numerous things. Again, you've got the Regante that are this like Highlander type of society that are almost enslaved, or at least oppressed by a stronger empire in a way. And that's one of the few ones that they're the only one actually I can think of that there is an actual finite trilogy where there is 3 books that do interconnect pretty strongly. Then he's got another pretty cool character, Waylander the Slayer, that is an assassin. Now, the time frame that Waylander shows up in, I want to say, is before most of the Regante, yet after the next 2 characters that I'm going to talk about, because they don't cross, but they are mentioned, I believe, a time or two. Waylander is a legendary assassin that kind of wants to sort of disappear, live his own life, but kind of can't. Then you've got kind of Gemmell's seminal work, I suppose, Dress the Legend, an axe warrior, a legendary axe warrior, an undefeatable axe warrior, although he does end up being defeated by time and age and War. Legendary character, really awesome, really awesome. And there's a hilarious side character within most of the Druss books that's pretty cool. And then you've got Gilgannon the Damned, which is the swordsman, the legendary swordsman that is absolutely phenomenal as well. And kind of his well, not unrequited, but sort of his cursed love, this empress that loves him but loves her power more, and pretty interesting. And their little intertwined love-hate relationship, that legend of that does span multiple centuries within David Gemmell's works as well. But again, you don't need to read any of the other books. You could pick up almost any one of his books, and even one of the Druss books, one of the Waylander books, one of the Gilgannon books, and just read it. You don't need to have read any of the previous books, and you're going to be wildly entertained. Trust me on this, wildly entertained. Now, my personal favorite is the one that has both Druss and Gilgannon in it together. There's some hilarious things that occur within those books, but even the ones that don't have any of those characters are still fantastic books and so much fun. So again, any of David Gemmell's books, you will absolutely love them. If you're a fantasy fan, if you've not read David Gemmell, you need to. You desperately need to. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time.